I'm about to cuss. I just got back from the gym. I'm about to go into the house, but I'm gonna drop this message because my woman does not like me cussing around the house. This message is for those of you who are still slipping and relapsing, who are still dealing with your out of control behavior, but you are pretending that it doesn't exist because it's Christmas time. You're riding the good vibes of Christmas, right? Your wife is busy preparing for Christmas. You guys are running around getting stuff for the kids, but you're still fucking jerking off compulsively to material that makes you feel like shit. Some of you have been contacted by somebody from Elevated Recovery. Some of you have been fucking procrastinating. Oh yeah, I'll get on that call next month. I'll get on that call next month. Some of you are so fucked up. You know how fucked up you are? Some of you are like, I cross-dress and let other men have sex with me, or I have sex with escorts, and all of this started because I was addicted to pornography. And you're gonna fucking sit there? You're gonna sit there on Christmas morning, you're gonna wear fucking matching pajamas with your family members, you fuck, and then you're gonna lie to us and you're gonna ignore us? That is some bullshit. I'm not gonna let you feel comfortable. I know you don't like hearing from us. I know that it makes you feel some kind of way, right? Because JK is like, hey bro, how's it going? You're like, oh, fuck this guy. Why? I wanna repress my shame. Why does this dude and the people in this company, why do you keep contacting me? Well, you reached out. You're the one who told us that you were having sex with transgender prostitutes, right? You're the one who's watching pornography that in the UK is gonna get them kicking in your door and putting you in jail. You're the one who's stepping out on your partner when you're on business trips. It's you who reached out. It's you who was fucking crying on the call with our reboot strategist. You! And you think that during the holidays, we're gonna pretend like you don't exist? You think we're gonna let you just chill, right? Fuck you. I love you. I love you very much. I wanna help you, but I want you to know that it is my responsibility once you come into my world to remind you. At the very least, fucking lie to me. Lie to us and at least say, oh, you know what, I'm actually working with a therapist somewhere. I'd much rather you say something like that, right? Because then you'll justify the lie, right? You'll be like, well, okay, I better find a therapist because I really feel bad about that, because I know JK is gonna fucking come around next year and be like, hey, how's therapy going? So those of you who are pretending that this doesn't exist, I want to remind you for the fucking 13th year, going into the 13th year in a row, that you are going to experience that pain again at some point next year. Please stop playing this game. You are not in control. You are waiting for the seasons to carry you. Oh, things are good in my life now because it's Christmas, right? Take control. A lot of you are waiting for January because you subconsciously know that a new energy is going to kick in. It's going to kick in and you're like, okay, let's do it. I'm going to be a better man. I'm going to have better habits. I'm going to quit this porn thing. I'm going to do it on my own. You've done it year after year after year. I'm here to tell you that it's bullshit. I'm not here to tell you that you can do it in January, bro. No, you can't. Because I've been doing it for 13 years. Go and get help. And stop pretending. I see you motherfuckers, all of you, especially those of you who ran away, those of you who dabbled. You dabbled with some coach. By the way, we don't work with you guys. When you go dabbling with all these coaches, I know a handful of them, and then you don't finish their program. You fucking run away from them. They're trying to reach you. You come to me. You tell my team members, and they ask you like, hey, so yeah, that guy's program is pretty good. Why didn't you stay all the, oh, it wasn't working. You know, when I listen to JK resonates with me. Get the fuck out of here. You have no integrity. None. Stop running away. Go back to your old coach and finish the work with him before you come running to us. And then you continue that dumbass behavior. Those of you who were in my program, I'm also talking to you. Fucking lying to your wife. There was a guy last fucking year who was doing some fucked up things, and I'll not say that, but he was about to get married, and he reached out and he said, JK, he's like, dude, I need you guys' help. I need to control this behavior before I get married. There is no way I'm going to get married and have kids. Midwestern boy, you know, kids are gonna pop out as soon as you get married, right? He's like, there's no way I'm gonna do this stuff, right, and get married. He's like, I need you guys' help. Listen, we have files on everybody. We called bro every single week. Dude, are you gonna show up to the call? Dude, JK is waiting for you on the call. Bro, like, I would send him message, oh yeah, I'll come, I'm busy, I'm this. A whole fucking year passed. Dude had showed up to 2 calls in 1 year. For the record, there are 6 calls a fucking week. And you know what he told me on the call? Oh, God. He said, and there's a reason why I was specifically invested in this guy, but I don't want to give away too much information. He said, you know what? I guess I'm just going to live with this. I was like, what's the problem? He's like, I guess I'm just going to live with this. You know, I already paid you guys money for a year. It was really expensive. And, you know, I didn't do anything. So, you know, it's just me. And I'm just going to live with it. I was like, what if your wife? What if all the things? You were crying on the call. You were crying because you didn't want to hurt her. And I had to ask, are you doing this for you or doing it for your wife? Because if you're doing it for your wife, I don't want you in my program. I'd rather you do it for you first. Include her in it later. But love, duty, fear. 3 reasons why men end this behavior. But bro, like, do it for you, and I'll help you do that. And he sat there in front of me and said that he was going to go back to compulsively viewing pornography and engaging in that behavior. And literally 2 weeks later, the bro has the balls. He has his picture on there. He's getting happily married and shit. And you know, there's a problem there's compassion. Okay, you know what compassion is? Compassion is sensitivity to the suffering of others, specifically the emotional suffering of others in this case, and a deep desire to alleviate that suffering. Our code in Elevated Recovery, at Elevated Recovery, is everything with compassion. That's the reason you get this strong emotion from me, because I understand what that pain feels like. I know how devastating it is to men, and it is very frustrating, right? It's very, very frustrating to be in this industry and be in contact with people who are serial recovery people. You go from place to place to place to place, and you claim that nothing works from you. But you bitch, we are reaching out to you now. All you need to do is show up for a fucking call, go for a free workshop, have a conversation with somebody, but you don't want to. You know why you don't want to? Let me tell you why you don't want to. It is because you have chosen to use pornography, sex, and having sex with she-males, transgender people, whatever the fuck you're doing. It is a choice that you made, and you make every fucking day. And I cannot respect you if you cannot admit that. And so I will talk to you like this. I still have compassion for your suffering, but as a man, the more you continue that, the less I will fucking respect you, right? So here's my message to you guys, okay? If you're waiting, stop fucking waiting. Go get help. It doesn't need to be with us, right? This is my final fucking rant for the year, right? But if you would still like to do something with us, if you've been leaving somebody, Gaspar, Han, GT, MJ, Angel, David, one of our many team members, right, who've been reaching out, right? If you've been fucking around, jerking them around, pretending they don't exist while jerking off, and then, oh, well, sorry, I missed the call. And you know what? You know the crazy thing? The crazy thing is that I even watch porn. Fuck you! Stop that shit, right? There's gonna be so much pain in next year, right? Stop pretending that this isn't an issue. Reach out for help, okay? There is no fucking shame in that. And here's another thing. This might sound super weird to you guys, but if you don't fucking like me, I don't care. I am not trying to be a likable guy. Nobody has said JK is likable, right? I'm also not a nice guy. I'm compassionate, but I've never been accused. My mother and my girl say that I'm a nice guy, right? But nobody else has accused me of being a nice person. If you don't like me, you're arrogant. I don't like the way you speak. I don't think you're professional. Fuck you. You make me feel bad. That's okay. I will still give you a stellar reference to a professional that can help you. If you're like, I have this particular problem, I don't think you guys can serve me. Do you have a reference? I will give you a reference to somebody to help you, but just fucking go and get help, okay? Rant over. Oh my God, my girl would have killed me if she heard me saying any of these things. That's it. Please, 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 please. Oh, by the way, gonna squeeze this in. On the 29th of December, I'm going to be hosting a workshop. That was not the purpose of this video. I'm just gonna put it there. Have it. I'm going to be hosting a workshop on planning your 2025. It is going to be paid. I've been doing it for free for years, and men were showing up to it, but nobody was fucking doing it. I would have to redo it again in March, and everyone was showing up, going whoa, they fell off in February. So I was like, fuck it, pay for it if you want to show up, and I'll spend an hour and a half, 2 hours with you. We'll plan the year, and then on Christmas Eve, the 24th. I think it's Tuesday, I'm hosting a workshop to help you define your reboot for yourself before Christmas. So here's the deal. You don't need to be in our reboot program. You don't need to be in any program. But if you're like, I don't know what rebooting is for me. If your idea of rebooting is what somebody told you, oh, it's to never masturbate again, it's to be abstinent, it's to only watch pornography once in a while, it's moderation, it's no. None of that is important. What is important is the way you define it based on your values, your standards, and your unique story. We all know that pornography cannot be a part of that. We understand that. So pornography will not be part of that definition. But I will work with everybody. It will be a Zoom call. There will be a worksheet that I usually share only with our clients. And we will work together. If you're an existing client, you're welcome to show up. And we will work together on defining your reboot so that you can go and sit down during your Christmas dinner with your family that day, that evening. You can sit down with them with at least clarity, some clarity on what rebooting and letting go of this behavior is for you. For some of you, it will be control. Mine is control. My definition is control. For others, that's because I didn't have control and my personality likes to be in control. For some others, it is going to be peace, because pornography and this behavior brought endless amounts of chaos to your life and you just want peace. For some, it will come down to freedom, because you feel that you've been in bondage. You feel that this is a cage. You feel that you're shackled by your sexual desire. And so it'll be freedom. There are many things, but it will all come down to one thing for you. And I'm going to show you how to do it. I'm going to do this one time. Make the time to show up. It's going to be live. Okay? I'll see you guys later.